This is for my Christian brothers and sisters. If you have renounced and denounced from your Greek letter organization, I am coming to you to let you know that if you have not done deliverance, if you feel as if though there has been any lingering residue, that you feel as if I have completed my renunciation letter, I am no longer attached to the organization, you have made public renouncing or denouncing, I just want to let you know that that has been a physical declaration of you coming out of the agreement. But what's left is that there is residue. You're still under a spiritual agreement, a spiritual covenant. And for you to come out of that is through deliverance. Deliverance from the organization. I'm going to tell you 3 things that you are still in covenant with, and that is operating under the principles. These organizations are not aware of the founding principles, not the scholastic or educational part, but what the founders have done behind scenes in secrecy, and what they've adapted from the Masonic organization. Everything is rooted, and they've adapted other principles. It is false. It is not from the Christian principles, it is said. But of course, we know things can be compromised and counterfeit when we think that it is, but it is not of. So these are not of God. You are to come out of the covenant and the agreement through deliverance, the spirit of witchcraft, the spirit of the Greek god and goddesses attached to these organizations, and the Masonic principle. They say religious, but even satanic practices are religious. So if you feel offended and you know that you are still in the organization, you're saying that you still go to church. Hey, you probably go to church where the pastor is in a Greek organization. The usher is part of the Eastern Star. Other thing, people are practices. So how can you be in leadership, or how can you be taught to come out of something when all these people are still in it, right? So the only source that you must go to is to seek God, and he will give you the answers. And if God has been giving you signs and he's been warning you, let this be a reminder that there is an exodus from this. And any lingering residue, the spirit of pride, the marine spirits, review the poems. There are certain things that you did not discover. And you may say, I've never done an altar, or I never done this. Many of you experience amnesia right after initiation, the rituals. But there will be more, and it will be discussed more. And those who are in offense are operating under the spirit of pride. And that spirit is coming against those who are speaking of the truth and up. So don't try to defend yourself, but speak on the truth, because only God, if God is for you, who can be against you? So I'm encouraging my Christian brothers and sisters who have already renounced and denounced from your Greek letter organizations to go and seek deliverance. Seek deliverance, whether it's a one-on-one deliverance privately, because it's not going to be just 30 minutes. Depending on how long you've been part of the organization, there's going to be things that are going to be uprooted and out. But God, you have to be willing for this deliverance, because it's time for you to be set free, and it's time to get out. This is a prophetic warning, because something is happening, And God is going to, this is needed for your part of your salvation and protection. It is time to put on the full armor of God. Okay? It's time to get out of the covenant and the agreement that we knowingly and unknowingly partook in. It's time. Get out. There's more. There is more. But let this just be the start.